have here is excellent for training your spirit to race. But what it doesn't do is it doesn't build either a base, and it doesn't build neuromuscular connections, and it doesn't build muscle mass. So if you look back down here again.
Hey, so I just want to give a little context about what Bill is talking about here. He's drawn us a diagram based on 6 different zones, and these zones correlate to how much effort you're putting out, 1 being the easiest, 6 being the hardest. And this all correlates to your fitness level that you've tested it on, depending. It could have been FTP, functional threshold power, VO2 max.
In order to prove this, you need to actually go above it. So your HIIT training is going to be up in this zone. This is more than you can hold for even a short period of time. This is to failure at 30 seconds, definitely to failure a minute. What this does in this zone is it builds strength, and it builds neuromuscular connection, and it also builds your ability to hold intensity for short periods of time. This is pure sugar burning. This is not burning lipids. This is burning only sugar. So what happens at zone 6, above zone 5, what happens at the top end of your rides, the HIIT training or super high intensity training, is basically what you're doing is you're just burning off the sugars. Once the sugar's gone, you're done. You hit your lactic threshold and you drop below it. In order to get above that, you can't run. Look down here again. You can't run at this zone. This zone will never push you above that. You'll never get faster running in this zone. You'll never get stronger. You'll never build a base. So you want to do HIIT, you're up into zone 6, burning sugar. Then, if you want to build a base, you want to teach your body to burn lipids, it's clearly right in here, in this zone. And we have plenty of science to show us that. There's a thing called Lipomax, L-I-P-O max, which is a French study that's done, which shows this really cool crossover, and I'm going to show it to you now. It's output over time, right? So this is your fat curve. This is your sugar curve. Okay? As your intensity increases, you burn more sugar, you burn less fat. Okay? As your intensity increases, you burn more sugar. This is CHO, and this is lipids. This is your lipid line. This is your sugar line. So this is intensity. As your intensity goes up, you burn more sugar and less fat until you're burning pretty much only sugar. Here's the cool thing. By the way, this is 60% of your max sustained heart rate or VO2 max. They're very similar. So right around that point, you actually are below this point. Working out in here teaches your body to burn fat instead of sugar. You can actually increase lipolysis over time by working out at this rate. What does that look like on this side of the page? Right down in here. So a lot of guys like to work out right around zone 5, which is kind of race pace or just below. It's comfortable. You're kind of teaching yourself to race, but you're not getting stronger, and you're not teaching your body to burn fat. Here's where you teach your body to burn fat, right in between zone 2 and zone 3. 60 to 70%. For most people, this will feel like you're not working out at all. This feels like you're just goofing off. I'm not getting a good work. Well, you are. You're teaching your body to burn fat, which, why do we care about that? We care about burning fat because out around mile 50, mile 65, mile 75, your body is out of sugar. You're done burning sugar. There's no more sugar in your liver. There's no more sugar in your blood. All you've got available for an energy source is fat. If you haven't taught your body how to burn fat, you bonk. So you're going to try to hold for those endurance, anything over an hour actually. You've got an endurance event, you have to teach your body how to burn fat. That's it.